right, I am so excited. We have found our way to the Rangeley Lakes region of Western Maine. We're about to take a look at Saddleback Mountain, a mountain that's been on my bucket list for a very long time. If it's not on yours, move it to the top of the list.
Finally, a mountain in Maine with steep and varied terrain and a warm and friendly spirit. Welcome to Saddleback.
This place has such a laid-back vibe to it. It's a magnificent mountain with a real genuine soul. You just have that classic New England skiing with trails that follow the contour of the mountain.
Been a few years in Utah, and you see that you hear about these 10,000-foot mountains at Utah, but their base elevation is 5,000 or 6,000 feet. So they stick up. Then you come here and you come to the base area here, and you look how big Saddleback is. And 4,100-foot mountain, and there's a lot of elevation, and it's steep. The stuff that we did in the later 2000s up there with the Glade in Casablanca and stuff like that opens that big bowl up there. It's so exciting. It really brought Glade skiing to light, I think, in Maine. There's a few other ski areas around New England that are pretty well known for glades, and their names pop up pretty hard, but ours are getting tossed right in there.
I am so thrilled to be here at Saddleback Mountain. This is a huge Big Mountain experience. You're talking an elevation of 4,120 feet with a vertical drop of 2,000 feet. That's larger than some of the other big mountains in the area.
This mountain has got the nicest spirit of any mountain anywhere. It's an amazing place for families to come because not only is there those steeps up there, but down below us here there's 4 miles of beginner trails. In the ski school we have the lowest student to teacher ratio in North America, which means the kids are all, and adults, everybody are in very small classes. For the 3 to 6 year olds, skiers and snowboarders, we give them one-on-one instruction until they can go on their own at regular group rates, which means you can have a 3-year-old that can go out here, go down this trail, which is a half a mile long, and in a 2-hour lesson can ski a mile and a half on their first experience.
It's awesome. It's our favorite mountain.
First lift here at Saddleback Mountain. No joke, we were greeted by a moose on the access road in a true Maine fashion, but the real thrill was catching my first glimpse of this monstrous mountain.
For consistency, honestly, just a nice, easy trail like Blue Devil. I mean, I know it's a popular favorite trail, but it's just cut beautifully, lots of turns, no straight lines, doesn't really get the wind, and the snow on Blue Devil is just always awesome.
We are heading to the Kennebago Steeps. This is the largest steep skiing and riding facility in the East. Let's get crazy! It's so pumped to be here. Let's get after it. Here we go, Sam.
The Kennebago Steeps are awesome. It's a huge skiable area, and it's accessed by one of the nicest lifts, certainly in this area. Basically, you don't have to ski over tracks if you don't want to.
Kennebago Steeps, baby, my heart is pounding, only at Saddleback Mountain.
Got the best glades in the East, and we're pretty proud of that because they were built right here by our guys, the guys that groom and run the lifts and all ski patrol, and it's a pretty good deal. We're pretty happy about that.
All the locals I've been talking about have been raving about the Casablanca Glades and Chutes. It's time to head into the woods.
You ski up there all day and just keep getting fresh lines, and there's huge variable terrain too. I mean, there's some steep stuff, there's some slightly less steep stuff, but while you're up there, you're going to be challenged all day, and you'll be tired at the end. It's a lot of good skiing to be had.
All right, we had a blast in the trees earlier this morning, but it's time to head and check out the park. We've got Van and Johnny here. You boys ready to throw down?
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
There's a lot going on here. They really take pride in their tremendous variety of terrain, and that includes a wicked cool park. After one more rip, we head into Saddleback's amazing lodge for a little fuel. But with such great conditions, it's back outside for more fresh tracks.
There's nothing better than the fresh tracks all day. I mean, you could honestly ski right next to your own tracks all day and you wouldn't even know they're there. The trees are just endless. You get up there and you almost need a break by the time you get done with a full run. I mean, it's just a really good, solid tree run. Starts off super steep and then kind of mellows out. And you get a nice, easy run, and then it gets steeper again. And yeah, it's endless all day.
We attract real skiers, real riders, and people that still have a passion for skiing and riding and not looking pretty in a lodge, I guess. And it's really cool for people with families because they bring their kids up here and they don't have to worry about getting run over, and they don't have to worry about where they are. The lift operators will always tell them where their kids are. Your kids, you know, just went up a little while ago and stuff like that. And yeah, we hold to that, and everybody that's here has that same mentality. It's us, it's Rangeley, you know, and that's how Rangeley is, you know, and very country, very grassroots. We're pretty proud of that, and that's a good part to, you know, good to be a part of that for sure.
And at the end of the day, one can catch a great night out in Rangeley. We hit Moose Alley, a ton of fun for any group or family after a day on the slopes. Rangeley has a variety of accommodations and is generally known as a great destination for B&Bs and classic Lakes Region lodges, where one can always enjoy an amazing sunset.
What a phenomenal time we had here today at Saddleback Mountain. This is a big mountain, bigger than you even think, with tons of character. Saddleback Mountain on the Mountain Report.